And the officials on the floor already. Troy Dice, Adam Keene, Chad Nicodemus, your crew tonight, veteran crew. And our national anthem. All right, national anthem here tonight at Goshen High School and Tara Jim up to the north. So the usual Columbia City lineup is in force as Kendra Sheets gets the call and Faith Fry. And she'll be followed by Tessa Tonkel. And number 24 next is Molly Baker. And number 33, Addison Baxter, the lone sophomore in the lineup, or junior, I should say. And Amy Shear in season number 13 on the late Eagle bench, actually 14. If memory serves me correctly, the lights go out for the introduction of the Red Hawks. And they're going to line them up this way. Number 3, Joelle Hochstetler, a 5'3" senior. Number 5, Ava Yordy, 5'5" sophomore. Number 10, Kaylin Markham, 5'9" junior. And 14, Kira Hill, a 6'2" senior. And number 25, Rosie Herrera, a 5'7" senior. And the coach, Sean Hill, here at Goshen. And he is in his 7th year at the school. Kind of didn't seem like that too long ago. Lenny Krebs was up here, who's now the coach at Warsaw. And so that is the matchup, 3-2 Red Hawks against the 5-0 Columbia City Late Eagles. So they have some height underneath to deal with tonight. So we're about ready to go. Lights come back up in Terra Gymnasium. Not a huge crowd on hand by any stretch of the imagination. I would say Columbia City probably has Goshen fans outnumbered if I had to guess. Very good speaker system in here, as you can hear. Columbia City on the floor, ready to go, and so are the Goshen Red Hawks. The referee, Adam Keene, the head official, will get this one underway and toss it up. So it'll be Kira Hill at 6'2". Against Molly Baker, 5'10". And tap controlled by Goshen. And we're underway. They work left to right. And down in the corner, trapped, is Yordy. Throws back at top. Here's a steal. Baxter. Breakaway. Layup and a score. So that did not take long. Addison Baxter. 2-0 Columbia City. Just 20 seconds into the ball game. Kira Hill high up top, being pestered by Baker down on the right side for Herrera. She'll throw it across to Markham, top of the key. Markham looking underneath. She's in trouble. 5 counts working here. There it is. Turnover, Red Hawks. 2-0 Columbia City. All right, Coach Culp checking in tonight. Welcome to the broadcast. Baxter, 3. That's off the mark from the left corner, and here is Ava Yordi on the long rebound, quickly into the front court, lost a handle, and it's going to be off of Columbia City's Baxter in the end. So just 51 seconds gone. 2-0. Favor of the maroon and gold. Yardy to throw it in. Yordi lobs a high teardrop patch to Hochstetler. High screen set. They missed on that. Hochstetler, and here's Hill up top. 6'2", big, working the top of the key instead of the paint. Interesting. And there's a steal by Baxter. Baxter rips it away into the front court. Backdoor feed, and Fry scored on the trail, but there's going to be a foul ahead of time on Goshen as they fouled. So the first foul of the game goes against Herrera. And that was a nice look by Baxter to get it back to Fry, but that was negated by an early foul. Now down low, Baker from Baxter. Layup again. Like clockwork. 4-0 Columbia City, a minute 20 gone here, first quarter. At Interior Gym in Goshen. Kira Hill, long 3, scores! 6'2", she can stand out front and drain a 3, and she does, 4-3. Columbia City quickly into the front court, left side, Fry for an open 3. That's going to be well short. Loose ball tackle, no further play. She got hammered on the rebound by Herrera, I believe. So she's going to pick up her second right out of the box. So Coach Hill's going to be bringing on a sub. Meanwhile, Tonkel shoots and scores. Here at the west goal here at the gym. Dakota Powers, a 5'7" junior, checks in for Herrera, who's committed 2 fouls. Meanwhile, Tonkel tries to increase the Columbia City lead to 3, and she does. And Eagles putting on a little bit of a modified press. Now 3 quarters, they pick him up. Hochstetler up the left side into the front court, being chased by Sheets. Hochstetler still with it, backed off the play, way out top. Works left. Baker has her all tied up. Big time, and she gets out. No, and they call the 5-second call again. That seemed like a quick 5, but stingy Columbia City defense. So it's the 3rd Red Hawk turnover. With 2 minutes gone, first quarter, 6-3 Columbia City over Goshen. Sheets, nice pump fake, down low, Baker, layup score. Timeout to Goshen, 8-3 Columbia City. Ladies had some nice ball movement, no doubt about it. Tonight's broadcast sponsored by First Fleet. They operate dedicated trucking operations in Bluffton, Fort Wayne, Butler, and Three Rivers, Michigan. First Fleet hires industry-leading CDL Class A drivers for dedicated home nightly positions. First Fleet is proud to support the Eagles in Columbia City High School. First Fleet can be found at www.firstfleetinc.com. Also 9GB Tech and Computer Repair and Service Center. They offer small business IT services, all based on individual business needs. They also help with personal computers too, laptops, tablets, cell phone repair, including new device setup, password recovery, or lockouts, virus removal, and more. 260-209-4798 is the phone number for 9GB Tech. Come to the city with the press again. And here is Hochstetler in the backcourt, takes it across. Hochstetler bumped by Baker. Now here is Hill outside the arc. She had the 3 for Goshen's only 3. Now Hochstetler loose on the baseline, no further play. It's knocked out by Tonkel. Goshen basketball down here to my right. Late Eagles game Friday night has been moved to Monday, December 18th against Bishop Lures as they're going to the state football finals. And Goshen to the bucket, they score. Nice move by Kaylin Markham. 8-5. Here's Sheets. Up top, Baxter back to Sheets. Sheets can't get the three off. Closed on by Markham quickly. Fry. Over for Tackle. Down to the elbow. Dump it underneath for Baker. She's in hot water. Gets it out of the paint. And back over for Tackle from Sheets. Three off the mark. Long. Rebound to Goshen's Yordi. And here comes Hochstetler. Hochstetler into the front court. Powers. Up top center circle, it's going to be Hochstetler. Watched closely by Kendra Sheets of the Eagles. Hochstetler bumped, goes all the way in, missed it off the glass, loose ball to Tackle. 3-on-1, Columbia City. It gets down to Fry, layup, left-hander, missed it. Loose ball, Fry's got it back. Sheets fakes the three, drives to the blocks, fires, scores. Columbia City 10, Goshen 5. 4:23 to go first quarter. And here comes Hochstetler. There's Coach Shear up on the prowl. Down low. Turnaround in the paint. No good by Hill. Hill had the ball momentarily. Baxter ahead. Here's Tackle. Clean break. Layup and hit the bottom of the rim. I think she heard footsteps coming and lost the handle. So back comes Yordi into the front court for the Red Hawks. And the 5 count will start. Oh, geez. And Fry takes a spill. We have a pushing foul on Columbia City. Sheets out top. So the first foul against the visitors. So first foul on the Eagles. Goshen ball. They get into the backcourt. Hochstetler will take it across. Fry picks her up. Screen takes Fry out, but Baxter slid on the other side, and they stifled that. Another 5-second call. Hochstetler couldn't get rid of it. That's the 4th 5-second call we've forced them into. So turnover Red Hawks again, 3:38 to go in the first, 10-5 Eagles. Sheets off for Fry, back to Sheets up top. Sheets dumps it down low. Baxter across the paint. Nice feed down low. Baker scores with the left hand to layup. And it's 12-5 Eagles. Lead pass knocked away by Fry into the scorer's table. It'll be Goshen ball. Nice hustle by Faith. The Eagles look pretty crisp out of the box here. Markham to throw it in for Goshen. Gets it into Markham, or Powers, check that. Powers lost the handle. Baxter and a jump ball. Baxter tied her up. Possession, Columbia City. 3:11 now to go first quarter. Glad you're with us tonight. Zeke and others back at the station. Our thanks to them. And Baxter left elbow. Puts it on the floor. Tessa Tackle out of the corner. 3-point goal a little strong. Rebound ricochets to Hochstetler. And she'll bring it across. Hochstetler spins left on Baxter all the way in. Forces it off the glass. Hit the side of the backboard. Baxter, the loose ball for Columbia City to the midcourt stripe. Baxter. And shoves it off. That got knocked off 2 players and eventually off of Baker. Turnover Eagles. Anissa Tackle into the ball game for Fry. And the Lady Eagles with a 7-point lead, 2:40 to go first quarter. They've got Goshen hemmed into the backcourt. Yardy threw it away. Baxter scores. Easy layup. Easy pickings for Baxter there. And she's got 4 on the night. Putting the heat on him again. Markham in the backcourt shoves it off to Hill. Hill tied up. And throws it away to Sheets. Sheets pops. Score from the free throw line. 16-5. Timeout, Goshen. Coach Hill is red hot at his troops. As they are having fits with the Columbia City press. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. EduStaff. Schools in your local community experiencing a shortage of substitute teachers in local classrooms. EduStaff is seeking candidates for employment within partnering schools. More information can be found at edustaff.org. That's edustaff.org. Also, Morse's Builders Mart, located at 516 East Van Buren in Columbia City, with locations in Huntington, Wabash, Warsaw and Goshen, or online at MorrisBuildersMart.com, serving Northeast Indiana since 1871. Surf Internet, and they are transforming the Great Lakes region by bringing high-speed internet to rural and underserved areas. Faster, more reliable internet is now available to both residents and businesses in Columbia City. More details about fiber internet, wireless internet, and streaming TV can be found at surfinternet.com. They can also be reached by phone 888-274-6381. Andrew Thompson for WJHS here at Intera Gym here in Goshen. Lady Eagles lead the Red Hawks 16-5. Here comes Yordi, driving it up the right side. Sheets picks her up midcourt. Hill out top, they have a cutter to the bucket. Hochstetler had it blocked by Baxter. Baxter's going to be tripped up on the play. No further play. We have a Goshen foul. And the foul goes against Dakota Powers. Her first, team third. 2 minutes straight up to go first quarter. Now Goshen going to put on a little bit of a press. Sheets being pestered in the backcourt. Now Baxter has it, lobs it across. Here's Laney Ziliak, who's checked in. Now Sheets high left. Cross court, Ziliak. Ziliak to Baxter. Baxter on the right side outside the arc. Shakes and bakes, wheels and deals, throws it left side now to Anissa Tonkel. Down low in the paint, here's Baxter, pops from 10, short. Loose ball batted around, comes to Goshen. They got numbers temporarily, although Yordi's going to be cut off by Baxter and Sheets. Baxter gets in, ties it up, and the possession this time goes to the Red Hawks. I think their fourth year of being the Red Hawks now as they abandoned the Redskin moniker. Hochstetler almost had it picked by Ziliak. And Hochstetler chased down the right side by Ziliak. Now on the hot seat. Threw it away. That ricocheted off Baker, and here comes Sheets. Sheets to the midcourt stripe. Lead pass ahead on the baseline. Oh, and Ziliak tried to throw a pass inside. But it was knocked away by Goshen. Here they come. Hochstetler. And they throw it away. Stolen. Baxter. Wide open. Sheets to the bucket. Layup. No, she got pushed. Put back. Score, Anissa Tonkel. So 18-5, Columbia City. Yes, Coach Culp. I missed that old big one in the gym, too. So here's Hill. And Hill to the midcourt stripe. Oh, Baxter picked it. Baxter off to the races. One man to beat. Layup and score. 20-5. Because I think it was 8-5. Now the Lady Eagles on a 12-0 run with 20 seconds, and there's a double dribble in the backcourt on Hochstetler. So Fry and Tessa Tonkel come back in for Baxter and Sheets. And a 15-point Columbia City lead. Fry will throw it in front of the Goshen bench down here to my right. In the backcourt, Tonkel with it. Lady Eagles appear to be playing for one shot. Tonkel. Into the corner, Fry. Up the wing, Tonkel. Tonkel around the right side. Dumps it in the corner for Ziliak. And an errant pass, and she fell out of bounds. Turnover Eagles with 4.8. Coach Shear not necessarily happy with that. And here's Hill. They're not even going to get a shot off. I don't think they're aware of the clock. Now they are, but a little too late. Yordi drifts to half court and is not attempted. So that is the end of one quarter here at Intera Gym here in Goshen. Your score, Columbia City 20, Goshen 5. Again, JV contest went way of Columbia City 37-16. Meanwhile, your underwriters continue tonight. Move over ice cream. Building flavors from scratch. Move Over offers ice cream flavors, including Rocky Road, Coffee Crunch, as well as nut-free and sugar-free flavors, plus hand-built delights that change each week. Move Over is a plant-based ice cream shop for those with either a sensitivity to dairy or allergens or are taking a more healthy approach. Located right across from the furniture store in downtown Columbia City. Now Move Over is expanding where pints can be found. More information can be found at moo-over.com. ProFed Credit Union, providing the community with modern banking services. Individual attention for personal accounts and businesses alike. ProFed Credit Union specializes in savings for goals, mortgages, car loans, and business banking too. ProFed Credit Union serves northern Indiana with a network of 37,000 ATMs and 12 branch locations. Now in Columbia City off 30 near Walmart. ProFed. Andrew Thompson here into one quarter here at Terra Gym in Goshen. 20-5 your score in favor of Columbia City. The Trimmers checking in tonight. They're listening to the broadcast. Let us know if you're listening. And it will be Columbia City basketball to begin the second quarter. Tonkel throws in the back court to Sheets as we are underway. And down in the corner, Baxter's got it. Up the wing, Tessa Tonkel. Fry to Sheets. To Fry to Tonkel. Tessa throws it across to Sheets. And cross court, here's Tonkel, loads up a three. Just off the mark. Boy, Tonkel's struggled to find the mark lately. Eagles almost steal it. And almost steal it again. And tripped up on the play. It's going to be Hochstetler, and there's a Columbia City foul. That would have been 2 for tripping in hockey. Sheets picks up her second. She goes to the bench, and here comes Anissa Tonkel. And it's going to be Powers to throw it into Hochstetler in traffic. She's tied up, got it to a cutting Powers down the middle. And 3 seconds on Hill, no further plays. You don't see the old 3-second call anymore very much. So another Goshen Redhawk turnover. Tonkel to the midcourt stripe, flips it over to the right side. Baxter tied up, back to Tonkel. Top of the key, wide right, here's Baxter. She throws it over to Tonkel. Now they whip it left side. Fry with a little room. Closed on quickly. Cross court. That pass stolen. Coach Shear red hot now. Not happy with that one. And here comes Hochstetler. And pump fake. And Powers on the baseline. Ran out of real estate. Nice job. She's in trouble. And a travel on Powers. Turnover Red Hawks. 20-5 Eagles, a minute 11 gone here in the second. There's been no scoring. And Baxter to the midcourt stripe. And interior feed, Anissa Tonkel. That's off of Goshen in the end on a deflection. Tora Holler into the ball game for Columbia City. And Tessa Tonkel to throw it in, lobs it in for Anissa Tonkel. Scooping layup score! Anissa Tonkel right around the defender. Nice scoop shot there by Anissa Tonkel. 22-5, Columbia City. 6:25 to go. Goshen back into the front court. Hill with it. Way outside the arc. Dumps it down low. Backing in Yordi. Yordi in hot water. Kicks it out. Here's an open three up top. And that's short by Powers. No good. And a foul on Goshen on the rebound. Over the back. Referee Chad Nicodemus with the call. Yordi gets over the top on the rebound. Her first, team's first here in the quarter. Remember, they reset under the new rules. Columbia City into the front court. Anissa Tonkel tied up on the right side, dumps it to Baxter at the blocks. But Baxter in the lane, may have got partially deflected. Holler the loose ball out of the fray, and here comes Tessa Tonkel up top. Fry, top of the key, wide right, Anissa Tonkel. Anissa cross court for her sister. She pump fakes, drives, pulls up from 10 on the baseline. That's an air ball, though strong. Columbia City guilty of over the back on the rebound. Anissa Tonkel's first, team's first. Baker back in for Holler. And let's see who came in for Goshen. And that's going to be Yessie Medina. And they throw it down low. Here's Hill backing in and blocking foul on Tessa Tonkel. No further play as Hill ran over Tessa. Coach Shear not happy with that call. Going to chirp at the official a little bit. So Tessa's first. And a long three. That's off the mark. No good by Hochstetler. Loose ball corralled by Baxter and throws it off of Medina out of bounds so she can get a little room. Smart play there by Baxter. 22-5 Columbia City. 5:25 to go in the second. Columbia City on. Let me see if I can do some quick math. Meanwhile, never mind. Baker fires a 15-footer on the wing. No good. And rebound to the Red Hawks. Yeah, it's a 14-0 run, Columbia City. Stretching back into the first quarter. So Goshen a long time without a bucket. Medina up top. Here's Hill. Hill puts it on the floor. Now tied up by Baker. Cross court. Here's Medina with room. She loads up a three. An air ball. Hill saves it, but it goes right back to Fry. She sends it to Baxter. Lead pass ahead, and Tessa Tonkel can't handle it. It's into the bleachers. And as we had the Tonkel sisters on the run, but neither one of them could catch up to the pass. With now 4:41 to go in the second quarter. And Goshen throws it away. Yet another Goshen turnover. Unforced error there with 4.5 to go in the first half. Tessa Tonkel to Addison Baxter. Baxter kicks it off. Here's Fry out of the corner. Three. Bingo! Left side, deep three. Faith Fry makes it 25-5. Holy smokes. And Goshen throws it away again at the scores table. Wow. So the Lady Eagles now on a 17-0 run. Into the corner, Nisa Tonkel has it. Up the wing, Tessa Tonkel across Fry. Fry pump fake, still outside the arc. Here's Baxter. She'll load up a three from the parking lot. Just off the mark. Rebound, Tessa Tonkel saves it, but it went to Medina of Goshen. And Medina in hot water with the dribble. Now we have her double team. Now she's out of that. And pass deflected by Baxter. Stolen by Tessa Tonkel. Tessa across for Fry. Fry. Anissa Tonkel fakes the three out of the corner. Closed on quickly. Now Fry will load it up. That's wide right. No good. Baxter the loose ball. Out of harm's way to Tonkel. Back up top. In the corner. Anissa Tonkel the three. Bingo! 20-0 run by Columbia City. You talk about ball movement and hitting on all cylinders on that play. The Lady Eagles did that and then some. 3.5 to go in the second. 28-5. 20-0 run. Stolen by Baxter. Baxter lost the handle. Got knocked down. Goshen steals it back. Now here's Hill. She'll load up a three. Off the back iron. No good. It's a brick. Rebound Baker, and here comes Baxter to the midcourt stripe. In and out of traffic. Baxter all the way in. Layup. Scoop. Score. 30-5. 22-0 run. What was an 8-5 game has turned into a major league blowout all of a sudden. 30-5 Columbia City. Medina doesn't know what to do with it. Throws it back up to Hochstetler. High screen set, but Anissa Tonkel shuts Hochstetler off. And they throw it away. No, saved at the last minute by Yordi. Nice hustle. Yordi into the corner with it to Markham. Markham to the box. Ran out of room. Throws it up top. Here's Hochstetler. She runs out of room down low. Cross for Yordi. Yordi throws it to Hill in the corner. She'll load up a three. That's partially blocked by Baker. Loose ball to Fry of Columbia City. Here comes Baxter. Lead kid pass to Anissa Tonkel. Give and go. Score with Baker. 32-5. And as a 24-0 Columbia City run. And Goshen back with 2:08 to go in the half. Hochstetler over on the right side. Yordi down low. Here's Hill. Medina. Left side Hochstetler. Hochstetler makes the move into the paint. Almost drug the pivot foot. Throws it outside the arc to Hill. The 6'2 Hill dumps it down low. On the cut was Markham. Lost the handle. Threw it to Medina in the corner. Down low to Markham. Markham tied up on the baseline. Stepped out of bounds. Turnover Goshen. Laney Ziliak in for Baxter. And let's see. Holler comes back on as Baker will have a seat with a minute 40 to go in the half. 32-5. This has been an absolute point-scoring crashing crescendo by Columbia City here in the second. Now down low, wide open, Anissa tackle from her sister Tessa. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, Eileen, on that one. 34-5, and now what is a 26-0 run since it was 8-5. Holy crow. Down low, Markham, tied up by Anissa tackle. Markham puts it on the floor, shoves it off to Yordi. And Hochstetler backed off the play by Tessa tackle. As we're under a minute to go in the half, Medina moves. Oh, Ziliak wiped out on a hard screen. Down low, Goshen throws it into the bleachers. Turnover Red Hawks. They're going to try a couple other subs. LaShawn Stewart into the ballgame, a 5'6 senior, and Taryn Hill, a 5'11 sophomore, into the ballgame. It's Coach Hill looking for about anything right now. And into the corner. 42 seconds for the first half. Anissa tackle, wide right, high. Down in the corner is Ziliak. Ziliak up top. Anissa tackle with it. Anissa on the drive, pulls up the blocks, goes to Ziliak. Here's a long three, a little long. A rebound Goshen. Markham. Coach Shear applauds the effort there. She likes that. Hochstetler. Back up top with 17 seconds. And it's going to be Stewart down low, and missing a shot badly was Stewart. Down low, they put it up, miss it. Loose ball, Holler, they get it back. They score just before the intermission. Loose ball, and I believe Markham got it. Yes, Markham gets Goshen 2 points at the buzzer. So from 8-5, it was a 26-2 run for Columbia City. Wow. So that is the end of the first half here at Intera Gym. In Goshen. Your score, Columbia City 34, Goshen 7. Don't forget, the guys open up tomorrow night at Whitco. The annual Thanksgiving Eve game with Whitco. As I know Coach Schaus is chomping at the bit to get going. And then they will host Warsaw Saturday evening. Now again, back to the Lady Eagles on Friday night. We're scheduled to play Lures at Lures. That will be moved to Monday, December 18th, from what I understand. Lures moved it, obviously, because their football team is in the 2A state final on early Saturday morning. So to accommodate Lures, the game's going to be played on Monday, December 18th at the Lures Gym. So you can wipe that one off the schedule for now. And then, as we look on down the way here, check on Trainer Vanderstaal's information here in a second. Lady Eagles will then only have the Saturday tilt in that Charity Classic down at Brownsburg, as the Lady Eagles will get a shot at #1 in the state, Hamilton Southeastern, down at Brownsburg. 6:30 start. Of course, Columbia City and Warsaw boys will probably, will be about an hour from getting underway varsity-wise. And we will likely be staying with the home game with Warsaw. So, have to check otherwise for the girls in Hamilton Southeastern. That would be a good game in all likelihood. So, that is kind of where we're at. Swimming tonight at Norwell. Boys and girls swimming. Wrestling Saturday at the Homestead Super Duels. So information from Trainer Vanderstaal. We'll find trainers at our high school. So those state rankings, for what they're worth, it gives people a chance to get excited for sure. And let's just check those out in their entirety. Some sort of a shootout. About 4 contestants on the floor. Must be the lucky ticket holder of the game or something of that sort. Okay, the IBCA poll, the Indiana Basketball Coaches Association. This encompasses all classes. This is everybody. Hamilton Southeastern, who placed tonight at Brownsburg, ironically. They're the number 1 team. At 5-0, followed by Bedford North Lawrence. The Stars at 6-0. Lawrence Central 4-0. Center Grove, a lot of Indianapolis flavor in this poll. Center Grove 4 at 6-0. Columbia City 5-0. This has to be the highest ranking since the 81-82 season, when I think the Lady Eagles got up to number 2 that year. Noblesville 4-1. They are in the 6th spot. Snyder 6-1. They're in the 7th spot. Zionsville 5-1. They're in the 8th spot. South Bend Washington 5-1. And they're 9th. Homestead 3-1. They're 10th. As they're at Huntington North tonight. Lawrence North 2-1. So 2 of them from Lawrence Township, just outside Indianapolis. And 12th would be the Lake Central Indians. They're 4-1. Plainfield, the Quakers 5-0. Indian Creek, whom we'll see in the Hall of Fame Classic, they're 4-1. Jennings County 5-1. They're 15th. Northridge is 16th at 5-1. Brownsburg, they are 17th ranked team in the state at 4-2. The Fishers Tigers now 4-2. Franklin is 5-2, and Twin Lakes rounding out the. Well, they only put the top 18 in here for some reason. They're 5-1. So I don't know where Holly went with the stats, but Holly will be back then. Thanks. So that is the IBCA poll. Neat to see Columbia City getting that recognition. And the Coaches of Girls Sports Association does a poll by classes, and pretty much the same, really. Hamilton Southeastern, Bedford North Lawrence, Lawrence Central, Center Grove, Columbia City, Noblesville, Snyder 7th in this poll. The Zionsville Eagles 8th, South Bend Washington, Lake Central, Lawrence North, Homestead, South Bend Adams, Jennings County, Plainfield, Brownsburg, and Silver Creek. So a lot of Central Indiana powers. We see that in a lot of sports. So Holly's working on the stats diligently. Maybe having problems with the technology. Yep, there's what the heck you are having problems with. That's usually what I'm saying. But so that's where we're at halftime. 34-7 Columbia City. Again, the Lures game Friday night moved to Monday, December 18th due to Lures being in the 2A state finals early Saturday morning at Lucas Oil Stadium. Okay, here's Holly with stats. You're not going to come on and read them? You're not going to come on and read them? We got an available mic. Come on, Holly. All right. Well, Ziliak for Columbia City, 0 of 1. Sheets, 4 points on 2 of 3. Anissa Tonkel, 9 points on 4 of 4 shooting, 1 of 1 beyond the arc. Fry, 3 points on 1 of 4 shooting, 3-point goal. Tessa Tonkel, 2 points. She was 0 of 5 from the floor. 2 of 2 at the charity stripe. Molly Baker, 8 points on 4 of 5 shooting, 80% from the floor. Addison Baxter, 8 points on 4 of 8 shooting. Columbia City 13-1 on rebounds over Goshen. 6 offensive, 7 defensive, 8 assists, 9 steals, and 2 blocks for the Lady Eagles. For Goshen, Markham with 4, Powers with 2, Kira Hill with 3. They shot 3 of 14 from the floor, 21%, 1 of 6 beyond the arc. 9 rebounds credited to Goshen. 1 offensive, 8 defensive. They had 4 steals. 32-9 after 1, 34-7 after 2, or in the second. And that's where we're at 34-7. Sounds more like a football score. As we're winding down on 2 minutes to go in the intermission here. Yes, JV won, 37-16. And I believe there was supposed to be a C-team game, but was no such thing, I guess. The C-team's here, but I think they just got to spectate. So, Columbia City out to take some warm-up tosses. Thank you, Holly. Holly Martinez on stats. The boys basketball tomorrow night at Whitco. That place going to fill up fast. You better get there early. Eagles and the Wildcats. And a pretty good Columbia City crowd considering the long trip. You know, we definitely, I think, outnumber the Goshen crowd. Goshen yet to come back out. And the 1 minute buzzer goes. Eventually the Red Hawks will appear, I'm sure. Columbia City at their bench getting last minute instructions from Coach Shear. And here come the Red Hawks out of the far hallway. And we'll be set here shortly. Officials back on the floor again. Ready to go. And we're going to be nearing the running clock threshold here. So Lady Eagles can put on a nice spurt to start the half. (34-7). Goshen ball to start the third quarter. Here we go. Hochstetler in the backcourt. Lady Eagles go for the high trap. Hochstetler across. Shoves it off, and the ball corralled over there by Herrera. Down low, Hill. Missed a bunny. Got it back. Scores. Kira Hill, offensive board and put back. 34-9. Goshen with the first two of the third quarter. Sheets off high right. Down in the corner now is Baxter. Interior feed. Baxter out to Sheets. A long three. Well short. Loose ball. Baxter had it batted away. Put it up. And short. Rebound Baker. Back up top Baxter. Baxter to the blocks. Kicks it off to a cutting Tonko. Puts it up. Scores. Basket counts. Goshen foul. And that's going to be Rosie Herrera's third, I believe. Yes. Team first. So Tessa Tonko stays perfect at the line on the evening. 3-point play the old-fashioned way, 37-9. So Hochstetler back, lost a handle, almost stolen. Down low, we go to Herrera. Herrera puts it on the floor. And she's guilty of steps. No further play, turnover. And here comes Columbia City. Tessa Tonko to the midcourt stripe. Nice pass across for, and there's going to be a three by Fry, no good. And they put up a baseline jumper, no good. Did Sheets. Loose ball, Fry again. Fry into the corner, she's in trouble. Gets it off to Baker. Timeout, Columbia City, as Coach Shear wants to get her troops tuned in. So, 37-9 our score. As we're nearing that 35-point threshold here. Now we're about 8 points away, maybe. The Lady Eagles can get that up there and speed the process up. Goshen back on the floor. And Columbia City. to follow. Lady Eagle ball down here to my right. Tessa tackle underneath for Baker. And that went off Baker's foot. Turnover, Eagles. And here come the Red Hawks with Hochstetler. 6:35 to go third quarter, 37-9 Eagles. Ava Yordi. Up top, here's Herrera. Left side, and throwing it away was Hochstetler right into the hands of Baxter. Baxter hesitates, goes, and missed it. Tried to alter her shot with all the traffic, and Baxter, jump ball. She ties it up with Hill. Columbia City basketball down here under their own basket to my right. Tessa Tonga will throw it in. And Baxter bobbled it. Still has it. Up, under. Missed the left-hander, and that's going to be off of Goshen. No, they're going to save it in the corner. Hochstetler kicked out of bounds by Baxter. Goshen ball. Don't forget boys basketball at Whitco tomorrow night. Traditional Thanksgiving Eve opener for the Wildcats and the Eagles. Hochstetler down the left side, all the way underneath. Ran out of room down there. Gets it to Hill in tight quarters, almost stolen. And Hill puts it on the floor, fakes, up, under, down low. Herrera, the bucket, scores! Got inside position. Rosie Herrera has her first two of the evening, 37-11 Eagles, 5:40 to go third quarter. Goshen putting pressure on. Sheets across to Tessa Tonko. Baseball pass to Baker, cutting down low. Baxter had it knocked away by Hill, no further play. Lady Eagle basketball out of bounds. 5.5 to go, third quarter. So the pace of this one was kind of slowed. Down low, Baxter up. Kicks it out, Fry up top for three. That's going to be short. Rebound, Yordi. Yordi had a pick by Baxter. Baxter off, left side. Cut off at the elbow, throws to Sheets, wide open 15-footer on the right side. She scores. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Kendra Sheets, 39-11 Eagles. 5:05 to go third quarter. Kira Hill to the midcourt stripe. The 6'2 Hill handling the ball up top. Gives it to Herrera, who had the last two. Herrera fakes, throws it off. The left side, Markham, wheels and deals. Baxter almost with another pick. And now Herrera outside the arc, makes the move in the paint, across the paint, scooping shots. Oh, no good, but whistle and a Columbia City foul on Fry. All of a sudden, Herrera's become a little bit of a problem for the Lady Eagles defensively underneath. Fry's first, team's first. So Rosie Herrera to the free throw line for the Red Hawks. And short. Some of the Columbia City student section. Some of the rowdy guys came up tonight, dressed in pink. Doing a little distracting there. So Herrera puts it up. Got that one, 39-12. LaShawn Stewart back in the ballgame. We didn't see much of her in the first half, but she's in here in the third. 4:45 to go third quarter. 39-12 Columbia City. Tessa Tonko across. Here's Baxter, 3-on-1 to the bucket. Down low. Anissa Tonko back to Sheets. 15-footer off the mark. Rebound Baker. Baker in hot water. Gives it to Baxter. Fires. That's long from the paint. Rebound Yardy. And Hill up the wing. Hochstetler. Hochstetler across. Kira Hill bobbles it. Still has it. On the right side, Yordi on the baseline. Pulls up. Fires. Didn't get the roll. Loose ball. Knocked out by Goshen. Columbia City basketball. 4:14 to go in the third. So Goshen putting pressure on. Here's Lady Eagles easily breaking that press. Anissa Tonko steps up from 17. Long. Open look. Lady Eagles shooting probably not as good as they'd like tonight, but still comfortably in the lead. Up top, Markham. Down low, Hill. Low, blocked by Baxter. Columbia City with numbers. 3-on-1. Here's Tonko, baseline jumper. Bingo from 15. 41-12. Baxter just blocked the 6'2 Kira Hill's layup attempt. What effort by Baxter. Baxter with a steal almost. That loose ball. Timeout White. I don't know. Goshen gets the call. Timeout. Ball appeared to not be possessed, but whatever the case. 41-12. It's like the Titus family on board tonight. Some good jams up here as far as the music. We're all right now by Free. So all our underwriters tonight: First Fleet, 9-Gate Bike Tech, EduStaff, Morse's Builders Mart, Surf Internet, Blue Over Ice Cream, and ProFed. Thanks to them. 3:28 to go third quarter. Andrew Thompson here at Intera Gym. Corporately named high school gym. Some of those are starting to pop up, believe it or not. So the Intera Gym. Intera is a bank up here from what I understand. I do not believe it had a name beforehand, this gym up here. Of course, years and years ago, the boys used to play Goshen. Coach Shear up applauding the efforts of her team. Coach Hill just looking for answers currently. As Lady Eagles used a 26-2 run to close the first half, or the second quarter. As Goshen scored at the buzzer, basically. Here's Hochstetler for the Red Hawks, and no further play. We're going to get a arm bar from behind on Anissa Tackle. Oh, we got the Bob Euchre seat up there. All right. Coach Armstrong checking in. Loose ball. Hill lost the handle. Got it back. Foul on Baxter. So all of a sudden we're getting into foul fest. Baxter, her first, team second. Yes, that feed from Goshen looks a little bit up there. Must be up in the rafters. No further play. Columbia City foul again. And Baxter again. Holy smokes. That's 3 fouls on this trip down the floor. In about the span of 8 seconds. So Kira Hill, 6'2" senior to the free throw line, misses it long. She'll have another with 3:14 to go third quarter, 41-12 Columbia City. It was an 8-5 game erupted from there for the Lady Eagles. Kira Hill scores the first point for Goshen in the half. And down low, Sheets in the corner. Here's Baxter from 17 up top. That's back iron long. Rebound, Molly Baker. Out to Anissa Tackle, and they reset. Cross court here, Sheets. Sheets sidesteps a man. Flips it back to Baxter. Baxter gets loose. Fires. Scores from the blocks. 43-13. Eagles lead, the largest of the night, is 30. Here comes Hochstetler across the timeline. Drives into the right corner. Loads up a three from the parking lot. That's long. Rebound, Sheets. Sheets, no further play. A foul on Hochstetler. Blocking foul on Hochstetler. Her first, team's second. Tessa Tackle out in favor of Lainey Ziliak. Baxter sends it in to Kendra Sheets. And left side, it's Anissa Tackle. Kicks it across. Baxter outside the arc. High right. Penetrates. Fires the teardrop just short. And a touch foul on Baxter. No, they're going to give it to Baker? Her first, team's fifth, I believe. Yep. So we're going to the free throw line. Kira Hill. All of a sudden, the Lady Eagles picked up 5 fouls in about a matter of a minute. And Hill scores the free throw, 43-13, 43-14, check that. The Lady Eagles JV victorious by 21 earlier tonight. And Kira Hill got that one. 43-15, Columbia City in the backcourt. Long pass to Baker to the bucket. Layup and score. Assist to Baxter. 45-15. So here's Hochstetler. Hochstetler around the key right side, pestered by Ziliak of Columbia City. Down low to Hill. She lost the handle. Turnover, Red Hawks. As Tora Holler will check into the ball game for Columbia City for Baxter. With minute 57 to go, third quarter. Columbia City by 30 over the Red Hawks. Here's Kendra Sheets. Up across the timeline, knocked a man down on the way in there. Nisa Tonkel down the baseline. Baker back up the wing, and Nisa Tonkel with it. Cross court, Kendra Sheets a three. That's going to be short. And Ziliak corrals the loose ball. Ziliak on hot water, however, in the corner. Tried to throw it off her man's leg and threw it right to Kira Hill. Turnover, Eagles. And Hochstetler had it knocked away by Columbia City. No further play. Out of bounds. Dakota Powers back in for LaShawn Stewart. Goshen ball across the way. Yordi out of the corner. Markham. And now Hochstetler takes off of the basket. Stolen. Markham, checked out. Hochstetler got it back. Knocked away by Holler to Baker to Ziliak to the midcourt stripe. Ziliak in and out of traffic. Anissa Tonko out of the corner. Anissa whips it. Free throw line. Baker got the roll. From 14, 47-15. Minutes to go, third quarter. And Hochstetler with it to the midcourt stripe, chased by Sheets. And now backed off the play. Kira Hill up top. Wide right for Yordi. Yordi penetrates on Ziliak. Now Kira Hill tied up in traffic, forces it up, and no, didn't get the roll. Good move there by Hill, but could not finish. Sheets out of the corner for three. That's long. Rebound Baker. Baker corralled, and that's going to be a Goshen foul. And now we'll go against Markham. Her first, team third. Columbia City ball out of bounds with 31 seconds to go, third quarter. Underneath Baker. Oh my, and that rolled off the back of the flange. May have been partially deflected or some other sort of impedance there. Rebound Red Hawks. 47-15 all the way in. They put it off the glass. They score. Yordi. So Eagles with 10 seconds. Sheets to the midcourt stripe. Sheets pulls up from 15. Bingo on the right wing. And that's going to do it. End of three quarters here at Intera Gym. Here in Goshen, your score, Columbia City 49. Goshen 17. Smurry Underwriters, First Fleet. They operate dedicated trucking operations in Bluffton, Fort Wayne, Butler, and Three Rivers, Michigan. First Fleet hires industry-leading CDL Class A drivers for dedicated home nightly positions. First Fleet is proud to support the Eagles and Columbia City High School. First Fleet can be found at www.firstfleetinc.com. Also 9 gigabyte computer and repair service center. They offer small business IT services, all based on individual business needs. 9 gigabyte tech help with personal computers, laptops, tablets, cell phone repair, including new device setup, password recovery, or lockouts, virus removal, and more. The 9 gigabyte computer repair and service center online at 9gigabytetech.com or by phone 260-209-4798. And EduStaff, schools in your local community experiencing a shortage of substitute teachers in local classrooms. EduStaff is seeking candidates for employment within partnering schools. More information can be found at edustaff.org. That's edustaff.org. Andrew Thompson, fourth quarter about to go. Zeke and others back at the station, making sure this stays on tonight. Welcome to the broadcast. Several of you checked in. Yes, it is a very high camera angle, Coach Armstrong, I see. Wow, it must be up on the girders up there. All right, Goshen ball. Hochstetler to Hill. Kira Hill, that is. We haven't seen much of the other Hill sister. Holding foul underneath. Ziliak guilty of a hold. All of a sudden, we're committing fouls right and left. Okay, Columbia City fans, no shouts from the peanut gallery. 32-point lead. Eagle fans feel comfortable. Kira Hill underneath. Layup. Missed it all strong. Got it back. Scored. He's got 49-19. Ziliak with it into the front court. Holler with room. Sheets. Sheets kicks it up to Ziliak. Ziliak puts it on the floor. Hands to Anissa Tonkel. Holler down low. Baker. Reverse layup. Bingo! Assist Holler. Baker the finish. 51-19. That was pretty. And here is Hochstetler. Goes underneath the hill. Errant pass out of bounds. Turnover Redhawks. So 6:56 to go in the ball game. 51-19. Anissa Tonkel to the midcourt stripe. Anissa throws it to Baker in the corner. Interior feed Ziliak. Pass a little high. She lost it. And stolen by Powers. Hochstetler. Her and Hill lose the handle, and now we got another scrum. Bodies fly, and we have a jump ball. Columbia City basketball. Timeout Goshen. So Coach Hill calls for time, a 30-second timeout with 6:35 to go in the game. You score 51-19. Don't forget boys basketball at Whitgill tomorrow night. Lady Eagles' next action will now be Saturday at 6:30 in Brownsburg against number 1 Hamilton Southeastern. And the Lures game Friday night has been moved to Monday, December 18th due to Lures being in the 2A state finals early Saturday morning. Or Saturday morning, 11 o'clock kickoff. So I guess they want to get their fans out of town or whatnot. So here comes Columbia City. Sheets to Ziliak. Ziliak interior feed to Baker. Had it knocked away by Hill. Got it back. Baker down in the corner. Sheets. Sheets has it knocked away out of bounds. It will be Columbia City ball. Down here to our right from the Columbia City bench. Anissa Tonkel to throw it in. It's to Holler. Holler for Ziliak. Ziliak puts it on the floor. Hits a cutting Sheets back to Ziliak. Here comes the three. No, didn't get the roll. And Tonkel had the ball momentarily, but ripped out of there by Powers. And here comes Hochstetler. Hochstetler up top to Markham. Down low, Kira Hill. Scooper scores off the glass. 51-21. Columbia City by 35-45 to go. Ziliak sends it off. Baker. Back out top. Sheets a three. Well short. And it's going to be Kira Hill the rebound. Tied up in the backcourt. Hill throws it down to Markham. Knocked away by Columbia City. Stolen. Knocked away by Sheets. Anissa Tonkel the steal. Here comes Ziliak. And pass knocked away, but saved by Holler in front of the bench. Holler with it. Top Anissa Tonkel. Left side Sheets. Sheets tripped up on the play. We've got a trip. Ava Yordy. Her second, team's first. And that's the end of the starters for tonight as Baker and Sheets go out. And Olivia Kidd comes on, as does Sydney Moore. So the Columbia City second unit. Anissa Tonkel scoop in the paint, missed it, loose ball. That's going to go ricochet to Columbia City's Kidd in the corner. Ziliak. Ziliak out top to Kidd, up top Holler, top of the key. Holler with it, puts it on the floor, maintains the dribble, dumps it off. And now Kidd, interior feed for Ziliak is stolen. And look out, here goes Yordi all the way in and stripped by Ziliak. No, it's going to be a Columbia City foul on Ziliak.
Columbia City fouls for number 10, Lane Ziliak, her second.
Timeout Columbia City is Coach Shear not happy with, wants to get the second unit dialed in. We'll be on our side. Morse's Builders Mart, located at 516 East Van Buren in Columbia City, with locations in Huntington, Wabash, Warsaw, and Goshen. Or online at morsesbuildersmart.com, serving Northeast Indiana since 1871. Also, Surf Internet. Transforming the Great Lakes region by bringing high-speed internet to rural and underserved areas. Faster and more reliable internet is now available to both residents and businesses in Columbia City. More details about fiber internet, wireless internet, and streaming TV can be found at surfinternet.com. Surf Internet can be also reached at 888-274-6381. Quick 30 by Coach Shear. Free throws coming for Yordi. .444 left on the clock. Yordi hits the free throw, 51-22. And Yordi, another one. Got it. 51-23 Eagles. So here's Anissa Tonko in the front court to Holler. Holler lost the handle, got it back. Nice hustle there. Anissa Tonko up the wing. Anissa puts it on the floor, kicks it down. Moore kicks it back to Holler. 3 seconds. We haven't seen that called all year, and it's been called twice tonight. So 4:23, 51-23 Columbia City. Hochstetler backed off the play by Anissa Tonko. Timeout, Goshen. Full timeout. So, don't forget wrestling at the Homestead Super Duels on Saturday. Good performance by our JV wrestlers at West Knoll, from what I understand. And swimming on the road at Norwell tonight. And all that's left is to finish this one off as Columbia City up 28. An 8-5 game was all she wrote from there as Columbia City went on a 26-2 run to end the first half, with Goshen scoring with a second left in the half. So almost pretty much had Goshen shut out for 12 minutes of basketball. Well, Coach Culp with wrestling updates as far as the lady wrestlers. Vivian Parke knocked off number 1 in the state on Saturday in the finals of the Clinton Prairie tournament. So congratulations to Vivian. Goshen barely got it in, but they threw it away. Here's Holler on a breakaway. Layup in. No, missed it. Loose ball. Anissa Tonko scores. 53-23. And here's Hochstetler back with 3:55 to go in the ball game. Columbia City comfortably ahead by 30 over the Red Hawks. It looks like Coach Hill's going to clean his bench. Here's a touch foul on Columbia City. Sydney Moore is going to pick it up. Goshen's a wholesale line change here. 4 new Red Hawks into the ball game. Kennedy Yordi. First time we've seen her. Yessie Medina back in. Taryn Hill. And a Columbia City foul. Starting to be a recurring theme down here tonight. Sydney Moore picks up her second. Holy crow. So it's going to be Brenna Yoder, 6-foot junior, to the free throw line. She scores. I'll tell you what, if Goshen's done one thing right tonight, they have shot free throws very well. I know they haven't been there all too much, but I'm Pretty sure they're perfect. And they aren't now. I jinxed them, I guess. 53-24, cleared by Anissa Tonkel. Ahead to Tora Holler. Layup scores with the left hand. 55-24 Eagles. 3:35 to go. Medina brings it to the midcourt stripe for the Goshen Redhawks. Medina threw it away, stolen by Sydney Moore, gives it to Kidd. Kidd, lead pass ahead. Here's Anissa Tonkel, layup score. Nice look by Olivia Kidd. And Anissa Tonkel to finish. Anissa up to 13 on the evening. Eagles steal it. Holler got the loose ball. Loose ball, here's a scrum. Look out, Goshen out there with it. And they put it up off the glass, no good. Wild shot, and that's off of Goshen. I'm going to say off of Anissa Tonkel. 3:03 to go. Columbia City by 33. Kennedy Yordy to throw it in. Gets it underneath, and here is Taryn Hill. She throws it back out top. They go back low to Taryn Hill. Lost the handle, threw it up a little strong. Rebound, Anissa Tonkel. Anissa all the way in, scores. Nobody even within her area code as Anissa went right down the paint and scored 59-24. We should now be on running clock. Goshen gets it off up top. Here's Kennedy Yordy. Kid on her. Kennedy Yordy. And stolen by Holler. Holler gets hip checked, no further play. As that's going to be a foul on Taryn Hill as the clock continues to roll now. 59-24. So Ziliak to the midcourt stripe for Columbia City. Hands to Kidd. Kidd all the way to the bucket. To Holler, baseline jumper. Didn't get the roll. And now we got a tie up underneath. Ziliak got it. Nice job by Ziliak to wrestle that out of the scramble. Throws it to Moore. Tried to throw it underneath the Tonkel. She's in traffic. Lost the handle. Foul on the floor on Goshen. And Soren Revore into the ballgame commits a foul. Holler to Tonkel. Tonkel goes to the bucket, had a block from behind. Kidd up top to Ziliak. A three from the parking lot. Scores! 62-24. And Medina check that back to the midcourt stripe. Chased by Tonkel and Holler. Foul on Holler. Two shots. Team's fifth. 52 seconds. Yessie Medina to the free throw line for the Redhawks. What's it up? And back iron, no good. So another one for Medina. And everybody in the lane early. Apparently the first one in was a white jersey, so they give the ball to Columbia City. Four players jumped on that one as a hesitation move by Medina. Threw everybody off with the free throw. So there's Columbia City back. Anissa Tonkel down low to Holler. That's throwing away. And Medina with it. Across the timeline, travel on Kennedy Yordy. And Anissa Tonkel up top. Anissa backed off the play. Here's Ziliak. 18 seconds. Up top, Holler. Lady Eagles just going to milk the clock here. No shots. And the Lady Eagle fans to their feet. The number 5 ranked team in the state is going to remain undefeated at 6-0. 62-24 is going to be your final. You can call out the guards, you can turn out the lights. This one belongs to the maroon and gold. 62-24, your final. And JV 37-16. And statistics. Here we go. Ziliak 3 points on the night on 1 of 3 shooting. Did pick up a rebound and a steal. And Kendra Sheets 10 points in the evening on 5 of 12 shooting. A 4 from 3-point land. 2 rebounds. 1 assist, 2 steals for Sheets. Anissa Tonkel 15 on the evening on 7 of 11 shooting. 1 of 1 3-pointers. 5 rebounds. 3 assists, 1 steal. Faith Fry 3 points on 1 of 6 from the floor. 3 rebounds, 1 assist for Fry. Tessa Tonkel 5 on the evening. 1 of 6 from the field and 3 of 3 from the charity stripe. 3 rebounds for Tessa. 3 assists, 1 steal, and 2 rebounds. 3 rebounds, actually. Molly Baker, 14 on the evening, 7 of 9 from the floor. 4 rebounds for Molly, and 1 steal, 1 block. Olivia Kidd played but did not score. Tor Holler, 2 points tonight on 1 of 3 from the floor. Did pick up a rebound, an assist, and 2 steals. Addison Baxter, 10 points on the evening, 5 of 14. She was 0 of 2 from 3-point land. 6 rebounds for Addie. 3 and 3, offensive, defensive. 5 assists for Addison. 8 steals, 2 blocks. Sydney Moore played but did not score. Columbia City, 28 of 64 from the field for the evening. 43.8%. 3 of 18 beyond the arc, so not a particularly good night shooting from the outside. 16% there. 3 of 3 at the charity stripe. 28 Columbia City rebounds, 16 offensive, 12 defensive, 15 assists by the Lady Eagles, 17 steals, 3 blocks. And for Goshen, Hochstetler 0 of 5 on the night. Ava Yordy picks up 4 on 1 of 2 shooting. 2 of 2 at the stripe. 4 from Markham on 2 of 3 from the floor. Revore played but did not score. Powers was 0 of 1 on the evening. Kennedy Yordy 0 of 1. Kira Hill, the 6'2 senior, 4 of 12 on the evening. 1 3-pointer in there. 3 of 4 from the stripe. She had 12 tonight to lead Goshen. Stewart played but did not score. Medina 0 of 1 from the floor. Yoder, Kennedy, or that's Yordy. No, that is a Yoder. Well, maybe that's spelled wrong. Anyway, no, it's the other Yordy. 1 of 2 from the free throw line for a point. Herrera had 3 on the evening on 1 of 1. It was a 3-point goal. Goshen shoots 8 of 27 from the floor for the game, 29%. 1 of 7 beyond the arc, 14% there. 7 of 11 from the free throw line. They picked up 21 rebounds. Eagles out-rebounded the Red Hawks by 7. Let's see, Red Hawks, 7 steals. 32 turnovers for Goshen. Columbia City, 13 turnovers on the evening. 39-11 after 1. Or no, that's not right. It might have been the halftime score. Yes, I would agree with that. Trainer Vandersall checking in again. So, what a night. Another balanced effort by this Lady Eagle team. The only thing that probably didn't go as well as they liked was the outside shooting. Only hitting 3 of 16 from beyond the arc. But a win is a win. 62-24, 6-0 on the campaign. And we'll see Coach Shear coming. I may switch headsets here as I'm not sure that one works real well. So stand by. Okay, that is going to work. So we'll quit horsing around here and give the mic to Coach Shear here in a minute. So, oops, wrong one.
Everyone getting on for his popcorn down there.
I think that one's going to work tonight. There it is.
Hey, Cal.
Are you there?
I'm here.
I got the one that's a little rickety, I think. So, at any rate, welcome to the broadcast, Coach, and congratulations on another balanced win tonight.
Thank you. A lot of kids got a lot of minutes all the way around tonight. A lot of kids played in 4 quarters of the game. Very balanced scoring. Pretty happy with that we got the rotation that we did tonight with kids in the game.
And most things, I'm getting a little static here, more static. Most things went pretty well tonight, wouldn't you say?
I was pretty happy overall. I thought we rebounded the ball real well. I didn't feel like we blocked out Shoop Hill a whole lot. She ended up with multiple rebounds and multiple putbacks. But we had 16 offensive rebounds, so I was very pleased with that.
Okay, and I'm having some difficulties here, so bear with me. As long as you can hear yourself. Can you hear yourself?
I can a little bit, yeah.
I don't know what's going on here, but at any rate, maybe. So I guess if had a little bit of a struggle tonight, it was from the outside, and at 3 of 16, I believe it was. So not the best of nights out there, but certainly if that's going to go wrong, you got a lot going right.
Right. I mean, we still shot 43% from the floor, even with shooting poorly in the green line. I thought we moved the ball well, transitioned well. Kids are very unselfish. Gave people passes when they were open, so I was very pleased to see that.
Yeah, some good ball movement out there tonight, and just a lot of good things again. More of the same we've seen. You got a big win this past weekend at Valpo, and you got a big opportunity now with, there we go, maybe. You get a great opportunity here coming up. Lures game pushed off for now, and you get an opportunity to play Hamilton Southeastern in Brownsburg Saturday evening.
Yes, and hopefully that was mentioned that the Lures game is postponed till mid-December. But yep, so we're going to have a big task on Saturday down at Brownsburg. We're playing the number 1 team of the state, Hamilton Southeastern. They've got their 6'4" shooting guard that's going to IU. Yeah, 6'4", that's right, 6'4" shooting guard going to IU. And yeah, they have a lot of athletes, a lot of kids that can play, can move the ball. They got another 6-foot guard that's a sophomore that's really, really good. I mean, they're just a great all-around team. They don't lose much subbing kids in, off the bench.
You had a chance to get a look at them?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen them a few times. They just got athletes all the way around and basketball players. I mean, they have basketball IQ. So it's going to be good for us to go down there and play them. We're going to do everything we can to obviously win the basketball game. Like, we're going to prep for the game. But we're excited to be in the event, not just the basketball game, but it's a big philanthropic game as well. Sneakers for Santa, so they're looking to collect shoes for Samaritan's Feet. And so any new or gently used athletic shoes, so people are traveling down there, they're still collecting them at the gate when people show up. So yeah, we're excited to play a good game of basketball. It should be a great day of basketball. There's a lot of high-quality teams playing down there. 3 of the 4 Hall of Fame teams will be there. Ourselves, Indian Creek, Jennings County will all be down there. Noblesville will be down there.
And they beat Homestead the other night.
Yeah. So it's going to be 5 games with 10 schools that are ranked in the top 10 to 12 in the state. So we're looking forward to that event.
So that's going to be a marquee deal all the way around.
Yeah. Yep.
So, your trainer says great job, Coach Shear. So.
Thank you. Well, we appreciate our trainers, Garrett, and they do a great job keeping our kids healthy and getting them back on the floor. So shout out to them.
Yeah, Garrett gives me a little information that I miss from time to time, so he's kind of my eye in the sky. So he's keeping tabs on all of us. That guy just gets it done, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and we're very happy to have him with our program.
All right, well, Coach, I'll let you go here. Looks like the troops are ready to go home for a lovely bus ride.
Yep, it's going to be a long one. Not as long as Valpo, but
no. But so we will see you at some point here. Not sure when, but in the meantime, best of luck and congratulations on another fine win.
All right, thank you.
All right. Amy that's not right. This thing is just messed up. So at any rate, I think I'm still on the air as I've got a little bit of zip left in the tank with this thing. But good night for the Lady Eagles, 6-0, and they'll head on to face they'll be in Brownsburg to face Hamilton Southeastern on Saturday evening. And Columbia City Boys will be hosting Warsaw at the same time. We're probably going to be with the Warsaw deal, I would imagine, staying close to home with some Thanksgivings and involved in everything else. So that's going to be the deal. Don't forget the boys in Whitko tee it up tomorrow night in South Whitley. And that'll be the tip-off of the boys' season. And then, of course, the boys will host Warsaw Saturday evening. Girls Lures game has been moved to December 18th due to Lures being in the 2A state football final. So that's kind of where we're at. So the Columbia City again 6-0. Goshen falls to 3-3 on the campaign. So for Zeke back at the station and everybody else that had something to do with the broadcast, and everybody checking in and listening tonight, I'm Andrew Thompson saying so long from Intera Gym here in Goshen. Final score, 62-24 in favor of the Columbia City Lady Eagles. Thanks for listening, and good night, everyone.